Yeah, I'm good. He wants to play fuck around and find out. We can play fuck around and find out. I don't care.
I thought that was your game.
Yeah, it is. He fucked around and found out. Now he's asleep, so. He fucked around and found out. Now he's asleep.
Now he's just gonna come back as like with his
He fucked
time
around and
schedule
found out
and
that his-
everything.
Yep, that's true. His go-to, you know. I mean, really, he doesn't have an excuse because Kikeli's up, so. That's always my argument. That's why having Kikeli there is a very good thing, because anytime he bitches, I can be like, well, Kikeli's here, so. You know. Kikeli has a job or something, you know, so.
Something.
Alrighty, well, in the last run, you guys had entered into the mountain, finding yourselves in a very strange crystalline structure. At which point, you were greeted once again by a time avatar, talking to you about a set of trials set forth for Aris. Something to be given as a gift to him for getting as far as he has. And the rest of his friends being welcome to join and enjoy the ride. You entered into the first room of this mountain, finding some old friends going through some sort of situation that apparently may happen in the future. A point in which Kyrie loses control of her powers and killing everyone in the vicinity. Through some interesting methods of attempting to rush the door, as well as doing some studying while constantly taking damage, you all eventually find a way to let Azervon enter into the protection aura around Kyrie, allowing him to help solidify it, keeping her power in check. Now, whether this will influence the future or not, you do not know. But you know, at least for this, the test that they were running is now over, and they have allowed you to proceed into this new region, which has changed in colors, and you see a large time elemental at the very end of the hallway, standing before two individuals of the same person in different personas. Aris and Nihilus, you both notice that these two personas seem to have a level of transparency. Nihilus, with your insight, these transparencies do not happen in the same place in the two personas. So, where one is transparent, the other is solid. The elemental looks over all of you. So, now that you've seen how working in the future is, let me show you something a bit more immediate. Did you know I came back to this realm to find that all the deities had abandoned their charges, and poor mortals such as this one were left without guidance? Well, who am I to leave individuals in choices without some sort of help? You see him lay a hand on each of the pillars behind these two individuals. A runner of an orphan, or the runner of a thieves' guild, of which an entire city hinges upon this simple decision. And poor Helm can't take a moment away from that precious wall to help him decide. Which one do you think he should put his forces into. He just raises his hand and seems to be waiting for a response.
We're it's not him. It's like the other room, right? Obviously, because there's two of them.
I thought
Make a
we
perception check.
Perception.
I thought we determined that that was a fragment of Kyrie, a fragment of
it
Kyrie's
might not
future.
be the same because this is present.
You notice that these walls still relatively ethereal are far more solid. And the individuals that are here seem to be performing the same actions.
Like before.
If I run up, can I see what they're doing? I'll double dash, quadruple dash if I have to.
Sure.
Phew. What are they doing?
They seem to be talking with no words coming out. This is not a repeated loop.
I'm gonna turn to the time avatar. Like, he has nothing to do with you. Let him go.
Why, all beings have something to do with time. They are the progress that we make. They are the possibilities that power us.
You say Helm has forgotten or abandoned him. He hasn't. I know that for a fact.
Says one whose own god has abandoned him. Have you talked to your precious Bahamut recently, or have you been left to rot?
I'm
with
gonna
the
hold.
rest of the mortals?
I'm gonna hold up my prayer book. It's like, he doesn't have to speak to me directly. I still have this of show of faith. And I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold on to my necklace. I still have this as my show of faith. I know, in the world there is the trinket that Helm gave to Father Helston that still works to this day. That still shows that he's still around.
And what would you do in face of true power? And as he raises his hand, you see both your necklace and book starting to dim.
I'll still believe. But you can't cause my faith to disappear. You can't cause me to disappear.
Make
As
a
long-
religion check.
I don't suppose I can because I'm close by. I don't know if it has anything to do with
A
that.
little more directly spiritual, which is not Aris's.
Yeah, it's not me at all.
You start to concentrate on these items that are in your possession, and while you aren't able to bring back their radiance, you are able to halt the dimming.
I'm gonna hold out my hand and I'm gonna cast light. My conviction and my faith. It does light appear still? It's just a
Make it-
cantrip.
Make a spell attack.
A spell attack? I'm not targeting him. I'm just placing it on my hand.
You are correct. Go ahead and make a spell attack.
So that's just a d20 with my.
Yeah, just click spell attack.
It's right above your spells.
Yeah.
You see the light start to flicker, and then the environment around you snuffs it out.
Like the magic snuffed out.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to like flick open a firebolt? Just to get one going? Am I able to do that? Spell attack. Fuck, where is it? It's right there.
You flick the fireball, and you notice that as it goes through the air, you see it hitting 5 different locations off in the distance, but none of them taking any actual damage. But your firebolt does seem to head out.
It hit like 5 times? Like it bounced or it like
No,
split?
it seemed to be multiple iterations of the same firebolt.
Nonetheless, I don't believe the words of a god that has been forgotten. I know that my god Enhelm is still active to this day. There's still proof. Just because they're gone blocking Farum corruption doesn't mean they've abandoned us.
He pulls his hand back, and your book and your amulet come back to their full brilliance. Ah, that my own devout followers would be as empowered as you are. But sadly, there was only one of those. At which point he looks at Arnis. smiling.
Yeah, but she's not devout to you, so.
Given time. Oh, that's right. I have as much of it as I need.
We'll see about that.
Speaking of which, a decision is to be made. This Grand Master, this Halston, they cannot both coexist much longer. And for one to survive, the other must not.
What's this
Why?
other time guy doing? This little guy?
He seems to just be observing.
And whose decision is this to make?
My gift to you, it is yours.
It's not ours, it's his.
What he's talking about? Yeah. Okay. No, okay. Why
does
would
one
why
have
would I
to-
decide for somebody? They have their own right to decide.
Why, what is the
Are we
domain
saying-
of godship if not to make decisions for mortals?
Are we saying if we don't decide, he's just gonna neither will survive? Is that what I'm hearing?
He does not decide, or perhaps some motivations in need. If you do not decide, we can snuff them both out.
Whenever he says he's talking about the time god that's right next to the Grandmaster, right?
I was
He's
talking
talking
about
about
the
Halston.
Grandmaster and Halston. He's saying he's gonna kill both of them if we don't. So it's one or none.
Perhaps it'd be best if you knew what choice you were actually making. Let me show you. At which point the entire realm changes. And you see Father Halston standing in a church filled with children. A location that Jean and Rain have spent many, many years in. But it's larger now. The children happy, more numerous than ever before. And Father Halston seems content, helping children learn, grow. He's older now. Sister Lily kind of taking on the mantle of leading while he does what he can in his coming years. You hear an explosion. The children all start filing away into safe spaces. It seems a normal occurrence. The explosions happen even closer this time. Halston and Lily preparing weapons. Some of the older kids, weapons themselves.
This isn't happening right now, is it?
Looking at Halston, you would gauge that this is far in the future.
Okay.
And then you hear a pounding against the front door, which is preceded very soon by a collection of individuals, seeming to be bandits of some sort, trying to raid the orphanage. And you can see beyond, Murda is no longer the peaceful city you once knew.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
All this?
I would assume this is a timeline if
Contentment means lawless.
Well, if the smaller factions break out into basically civil war and throw murder into civil war against all the other factions.
If there isn't a leader.
At which point, the entire image shifts and changes, and the room is again familiar, but different. You're standing at the top of the Iron Tower. The mantle of the Grand Master covering the body of Halston as he looks over and out the window. And you see a beautiful, large city, seeming to have expanded greatly in the years since. He leaves the room, heading to his council chamber, where members of the large factions all hold seat, seeming to be the seat of governance of the new capital of the realm. Nihilus, you can see he's tired and not happy, but a necessity to keep the people safe. At which point, the entire room shifts back to this crystalline structure. Peace and prosperity, or contentment. Not many mortals have a chance to be that impactful on the lives of everyone around them. But this one definitely will be.
But isn't
You're
but isn't
gonna have to
time
give us some
at-
time to think about this.
isn't time ever shifting? Well, nothing's set in stone. What you just showed us isn't a promise, it's a potential.
They are probabilities of
But-
great possibility.
But there's also the possibility that the others can be true as well. It could still be prosperity. It could be no bandit attacks.
So tell me, young one, on your travels, coming from the torn regions after the undead, how often did people reach out to help others, other than this man?
I can say quite a lot. The Fae, for instance, while they may be chaotic and undecided and unpredictable, helped all of us when we went to close the portal in Closa. Did they not help us get down to the research labs? And then
And
also,
yet, they took your friend.
but helped save a whole nation. If it weren't for them, I would have never found my brothers and sisters.
Do you know what's become of your courier?
No.
He leans down, smiling. Would you like to?
Fucking hate this guy.
Yes.
Jump down to secrets.
That's not the right answer.
Fucking hate this guy.
I love this. This is great. You know, there's two parties that are aligned with Holston that haven't said shit yet, you know.
I know which one I would pick.
I'm talking about Calic here too, you know.
I know. I knew as soon as he's like, only one's gonna survive this. It's like, I know which one I would pick.
I'm curious to see. I don't know if there is. I don't know if it has to be one.
I honestly think what he's saying is that if we don't pick, he's gonna end up dying. Or something's gonna happen, like with him trying to maintain both.
One won't last without the other.
Or he's gonna become like overwhelmed, or for some like something about the duplicity is gonna get him killed.
I'm very, very, very curious to see. I want to ask him what he showed my dad. I want to know if it's the same thing that he showed me. I also want to know how Inara's reacting to all this too. That's a big one right there. I also want to know what those runes are. You ever just, you know. How fucked is this gonna get? Where are the bets, you know? You know, here's the thing, right? Oh, that's a crit on the religion. There you go. Here's the thing, right? I don't think there's a way. I think regardless, I'm going to have to do something, right? I don't know if anyone can change that. But if it could, then great, but hello?
So, isn't that just a pitiful life? Running and running, knowing that the moment they're caught, they'll be carved and torn apart.
You cannot shake me.
Does Jean look shaken?
Yeah. Very resolute.
Okay.
I want to look at the runes on these pillars behind each of the representations.
I also want to
Okay.
look at them.
Make an Arcana check. So what you both notice is that these runes seem to be almost a mixture of two spells. One of them is the scrying spell, and the other is a major illusion spell. Aris, you notice that time magic is weaved between these two, connecting them, allowing for different versions of what is happening now to be displayed via illusions. So this is not like the previous room. This is Father Halston as he is now.
Yeah. My next question. So the four of them that came in with us, are they back where they are, or are they up with us?
If you all moved up there, they'd be up here too.
How is Inara reacting to all this? Like, what's her facial language, body language, stuff like that?
I wouldn't even make you roll for this one. She is like piercing daggers at the elemental. She is ready to fight him now.
What about the other three?
Kalki seems to be kind of going back and forth, looking what's there. Carl seems to be waiting on you to decide what to do, and we'll back that up. Nitz, on the other hand, a little more difficult to figure out what she's doing. If you want to make an insight check, you can.
An insight check, sure. I was gonna do it in the last room, but I forgot about it, so on everyone.
Okay. Jump down to secrets.
Okay, well, let's go.
So as you pay attention to Nitsa, you notice that you only see her hand on her staff, and the other hand is hidden behind her robe. And you notice that she is staring very intently at every piece of arcane magic in here. She seems to be trying to learn of the magics that are in here.
I don't know about that. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna look at her and wait for her to like catch my gaze, and then I'm gonna look at what was referenced, and then I'm just gonna look back as like a yeah. Okay. But,
She just gives you a smile, keeps doing what she's doing.
yeah. Rain, what do you think? You're closer than most of us. Same for Eugene.
But I don't remember the Grandmaster is.
What's up?
Who was the Grandmaster again?
Austin.
The leader of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Crescent Moon.
Crescent Moon.
Oh no, wait. But Father Olsen was there too,
Yeah.
right?
They're
It's-
both
It's an
They're-
illusion,
It's an illusion.
but we had to choose.
Okay, wow. That just went over my head.
So the decision really comes down the happiness of many with one
It's not even a
person being.
guarantee, though.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I pitched toward the Time Lord. Is like it's not a guarantee that this will happen. What he showed us.
You know, I'll throw the question out. So, I've got a question for you.
Of course.
The vision that you showed my dad many weeks ago, over a month ago. What
Yes,
was it?
the one that killed him.
Yeah, that one. Was it the same you showed me?
Nihilus, you noticed how when he said that, his eyes flickered towards Kelp.
I want to like look at that a little more intensely and see if I pick anything else up.
Okay. You notice that Kalki seems
if
to
you
be
want.
readying her weapon. And is controlling herself, but he almost seems to be trying to goad her,
Yeah.
or any of you, into attacking.
You didn't answer my question. Was it the same thing?
It was not. Would you like to see it?
Yeah, you can show me. Show me, though.
Of course. You'll be included. At which point, the entire room changes. And you notice yourselves back in that familiar cave-like structure, held up by a pair of massive stone hands. Astrid standing there, you all trying to fight him. And one by one, he pulls out your life source, absorbing it himself. Tears flowing from his eyes, proclaiming how he just simply wanted to have friends. You notice the first to have fallen starting to sprout tentacles. Then the next, until all of you turn into abominations. At which point Astrid looks around happy. Friends at last.
But that never happened.
It's true, it didn't. What makes you, if that's wrong, then what makes you so sure that it matters if we pick one or the other?
Are you sure the vision's wrong?
Are we all secretly dead, guys?
It's wrong in this timeline.
It's wrong there.
I see you've dealt with more than enough time magic at this point. Correct. In this timeline, that is not how things proceeded. But in another, it did. Just as those visions that I showed you are not possibilities. They have happened. And this is the choice that makes them happen. So which will you choose for your timeline?
Shadow, have you been listening?
I have.
What do you make of it? I know you say you're dead, but really you aren't.
No one deserves what he's going to have to go through to be that Grandmaster. Those of us that have been with him long know what he's already sacrificed to do it. If there was just some way I could help him.
I've got another question for you. You were the infiltrator, right? You're the Shadow.
I was.
Couldn't be the only thing.
You could say I was one of his right hands.
Like an advisor.
In a sense.
If you were to be the one to make the choice, what would you want for him?
I'd tell the old bastard to retire and wear the mantle for him. I don't have any body to do that with.
You'd be the political leader of a city.
I'd be the body passing on the message.
Is there anybody that we can trust to pass over to the Grandmaster?
He's not alone. He's not alone in these decisions, and he's not alone in the planning of the city. And these aren't the only two possible outcomes.
Yeah, no. I don't want to sacrifice either of them.
I don't think it has to be a sacrifice. You can have one without the other. Well, you can have both.
Nihilus, make a history check.
That's a really good roll, though.
I've got a question actually. Did Amelia talk about? Do I know about her body shit? Do I actually know that? I don't know if I do.
You currently do not.
Okay. Wasn't I there for that discussion though?
You were not, because she entered into Nihilus's mind to have that discussion. You were physically in the room.
I thought it was whenever we did the insight check.
Oh, shit.
Rain, what do you think? You have more experience with the Grandmaster than I do.
I don't know, honestly.
Shadow, are you saying that if you had a body, you would help prevent both these outcomes?
I don't know about prevent them, but I'd make sure that whatever Halston wanted would happen without sacrificing himself.
Aris, I don't know how much you want to give up, but Amelia might have a solution to the Shadow not having a body problem.
If you're gonna talk, Amelia, now would be the time.
I need both of you to make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh, I've never rolled persuasion that high in my entire.
Good thing you did. Because I didn't help at all.
Fine. Shadow, what are your thoughts about blondes? What? Oh, I guess I can change. What did you used to? Oh, yeah, I guess you do kind of look like that. Ricky!
You are seriously not gonna have a demon bring back him.
No, that's
At
fine.
which point you see Ricky come out of a tear in the reality nearby.
Nice, dude.
That's horrifying.
Nice.
Auntie Amelia, you called? Yes.
I'm like putting an arm out to stop the other four from reacting. This is. Yeah.
New toys.
You
oh, why? Is it time
Talk to your
have
auntie.
fun?
Talk to your auntie first.
Ricky, can you get my special project that the Coven has been working on? And I'm gonna need some raw materials too. His mouth opens wide, sharp teeth shining through. Of course. At which point he disappears through that same tear that he pushed through.
Aris, think about this. Do you really want to give up another one of your souls that you have? Azervon is.
Wow, that's rich coming from the paladin.
I don't want I don't want to have anything to do with demons being a part.
Okay, let's just make this very clear. Amelia is with us because of you.
Might be a.
Yeah, and she's providing a body that
We don't even
is
know what
under
it is.
her
Gene.
influence.
That doesn't mean shit.
She's been super helpful and nice to us for the most part.
Damn straight.
We had a girls' night while you were gone, Jean. We bonded.
You bonded with a fiend.
And we
She's
had
not
a
that
lot of fun.
anymore.
Well.
This is a really weird turn of events for Nihilus.
Look, right? We don't know. I don't know what this body is.
Oh, don't worry. It's not from any person per se. It's just something I've been working on the side.
It's like a construct, or is it
You could say that.
insight check?
Probably a flesh
Make an insight
golem.
check.
We'll find out real quick.
So
but-
fucking judgy.
You know, Gene, I think you've gotten judgier in the years you were in the Feywild. Honestly,
She is definitely hiding something from you.
Yeah, like always. What
But
I
else
don't-
is new?
She is not lying to you. It is not just somebody else's body,
Okay.
but it is not a simple construct.
Okay. Now, I got a question for you, Amelia. Actually, first things first. Shadow, are you okay with this?
I mean, if she has a way for me to help,
Okay.
yeah, I'd be willing.
You're one of the, the three of you. The three of you know the most about us. So.
I've made a career out of keeping secrets. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry.
Nah, it's less of keeping secrets and more of just, know who your friends are, I guess.
It won't
Who
be
your allies
forgotten,
are.
assuming this works.
Assuming this works. So,
At which point, Nihilus, make a perception check. You notice just in time that a tear in space is opening just above you.
I step over.
And as you do so, the body of what seems to be a blonde woman comes collapsing down on top of where you were, along with a few other materials, most of which you would not recognize. Aris, on the other hand, you recognize a lot of these as rare ores, as well as Jean, you recognize some of these as holy relics.
Where in the living place of Tiamat did she get these holy relics?
what are they?
Oh, don't worry, Tiamat had nothing to do with this one.
Do I recognize these relics at all? Like,
Do I?
divination, stuff like that?
So neither of you would recognize these relics because they come from a different realm.
Would I?
Give me a religion check.
Oh.
Okay. Given your time you were worried about with Rakdos, you did some research on some of the deities of that realm as well, since he is considered one of them. A lot of these relics look very similar to that of some of his enemies. So it looks like most of them come from Ravnica.
Makes sense. That's where it was being built.
At which point Ricky appears right next to Rain. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I owe you a favor. Just tell me what it is whenever you want it. And
Oh,
kind
he's
of
talking to Rain?
Yeah.
He is.
Is she back?
Rain, are you coffee filled?
I don't think so. I think she's still prepping it.
What's the is there any reaction from the avatar?
Yeah, I'm curious as well.
Make an insight check, both of you.
Insight checking the starry figure. All right, let's go.
Sure, it'll go fine.
All right.
Oh.
Aris, you notice that he is very bemused. Just seeing what solutions you come up with. Nihilus, you gather that he doesn't care about the outcome of this trial.
I
And
hate this guy.
you also gather that make an Arcana check.
Roll high.
Mm.
Not high.
If
Yeah,
I
you-
could have had advantage, it would have been so good.
Yeah, you can tell that he doesn't care about the outcome of this. And He's just looking through what's going on around, but his eyes never stay away from Aris for very long.
Does he seem like he even cares that does he care that I'm here at all?
Not really.
Cool.
I mean, this is Aris's trials, so.
No, that's fine. His life's in danger, not mine. I'm cool with this.
Comics book.
Ah, there it is. Ooh, the summoning worked out quite well. That looks... They forgot my birthmark. Oh well, it's not going to look like me for much longer anyways. I need you to touch it.
I'll go poke it on the titty.
Oh my god.
What, Aris? Show some respect to the dead.
It's not dead.
Well, as you touch the construct, all the materials that were around it start to flutter and spin around it. And then you notice the components going into it. At which point, it starts to shift and change. So, Shadow, I need you to start thinking about what you want to look like. Do you want to look like you? Do you want to look like him? Do you want to look like Aris? Wouldn't do that one, but, you know, whatever you want. At which point, the body starts to change. It's different. It's almost as if Halston and Shadow were mixed into the same person. Just enough that if you saw the features like the eyes, you would swear it's the same person.
He's a Halston clone.
He is different enough to be distinguished as a different person, but if he is in the robes of the Grandmaster,
You can't
would
tell.
look the same.
Okay.
That would do nicely. But it's still out there. How am I supposed to get into it?
Gonna put my hand on, I guess, his shoulder. Give it a
Why, you're
try.
not gonna put your hand on his pec?
No, I'm not. Give it a go. Can you get in?
Okay. You see him kind of going into the shoulder, trying to go through your arm into the construct. Go ahead and remove one soul from your count.
I need to remove
Shit.
2, right? Because I didn't remove Azervon.
Correct.
Okay. Down to 43.
And one being Amelia. And one being Fluffy?
No, I don't get Fluffy.
Amelia is also not amongst the count.
So it goes down to 42.
Oh, no. Just in your 43.
Oh, any more?
Amelia is not in that count.
Okay, well, down to 42.
No. You were at 43, right?
No, I was at 40. I was at 45.
So
And
you should
then-
be at 43 now.
Yeah, because Amelia is with us.
Amelia does not count in that soul count.
So it's down to 42.
No. She has never counted in your soul count.
So it's down to 42 because I counted her initially. I thought she had always
Initially
counted.
you did.
Fuck. This is so fucking annoying to click on. So it's
You are currently at 43.
okay. Do you keep track as well?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Wakey. It takes a moment, but eventually the eyes start to open and the movement's extremely sluggish. Imagine somebody that's been in a coma for a long, long time, and their muscles have atrophied, and they're just starting to use them for the first time. That's essentially how Shadow's moving in this new body. Ooh, dress up, dress up! At which point you hear a snapping sound, and a bunch of clothing starts to appear in front of Shadow.
Like
I'd go with the red one.
like appear in front of him or on him?
In front of him. There's a selection of about 4 or 5.
Shadow, if she can do that, I would recommend you figure out if you can do something. Because you and Azravan have always been asleep. But something's different, so
Let me
just
think.
Through gritted teeth and everything, I'll help him put his clothes on.
Okay. And he is grateful for it because he does not have the dexterity yet to do that well. Aris, go ahead and give me a roll for his intelligence score.
D20.
Sure. You can just give me a d20.
What about
Don't let it be a natural
What
one.
about D100? How about that?
Well, I have his character sheet in
Okay.
front of me, so
14. That's pretty good.
14. All right, not bad. And he has a +1 to his int, so 15, which is just enough.
Hey!
So as he starts concentrating, putting on clothes, starting to work on things, you notice that he starts to get fuzzy and hazy. Until eventually he just disappears.
Did the clothes drop?
No, the clothes disappeared too.
Shadow, are you here?
Yeah, I'm right in front of you.
Since I'm helping him, like, and holding him up, do I feel something in my hands?
He is still there. You just can't see him.
He's invisible right now.
Did you cast invisibility on yourself? I didn't think you could do that.
No, I didn't cast any spells at all.
Well, that's might be your manifestation.
At which point he concentrates a little bit longer. It takes him a few tries, but eventually he's able to bring himself back to being visible.
I'm gonna look towards, I guess, the 5 of us, and I'm gonna be like, you know, if we get out of this, this is something to look into, but
Okay, I have a buddy. Now what?
I'm gonna
Physi-
kind. What's that?
Alright, go on, Art. Flame.
I'm gonna look at Anara. I'm gonna look back at him. Well, we're going to. We need to send word somehow to. How do we go about this? How do we go about this?
Contact the Grandmaster and tell him about it.
Yeah, that's certain. Who else needs to know? I look at Anara, just kind of like asking kind of towards her.
My mother.
Yeah. Obviously the higher ups in the Crescent Moon. But Shadow's the
Well-
other thing too is Shadow's been dead for months.
But he's
Half a
not
year?
really
Years.
Shadow anymore. And
Years.
if he is going to just take the mantle of the Grandmaster and nobody know, we need to
I-
let as few people know as possible.
I think
We
the
need
only
this
person we need to
circle.
know is Halston. Honestly, the room we're in now has too many as is.
Yeah, but
Other than him being like atrophied and exhausted, like physically, how does he look?
Make a medicine check.
I can't guidance my. Can I guidance myself on these?
I mean,
Or,
not,
or should I have done that
nobody's gonna
before?
stop you, so yeah.
Medicine check. It's a good thing I'm guiding myself. Don't know how much that 10.
10. Those are some rock hard abs. And when you were helping him put on his clothes, his skin was very durable.
Does he like have the physical appearance of Father Halson just with a few tweaks, or like?
yeah.
Basically, it's kind of like a Father Halston. Like, you would believe it
Doppelganger.
if somebody said that this was somebody related to the two of them. Although you've never seen Shadow, so you wouldn't
Yeah.
know what he looks like. But for Rain, you can very clearly see elements of Shadow and elements of Halston. Almost as if they had a related cousin between the two of them.
In the end, we got to save both of them in a very twisted and
Oh,
roundabout way, but everybody has a chance of goodness.
this
No.
is one of those things that doesn't leave this room.
What
And
is Ricky
I'm
doing?
directly looking at. I look at Jean when I say it, and I'm aiming it behind me as well to the other four.
Yeah, no worries here. As Netza kind of looks towards her brother. What? I wouldn't say anything. And for the question of what Ricky's doing, he is currently just kind of doing circles around Rain's legs. And
Like baby walking, running around, or like flapping.
kind of. He's basically just like running around her, and anytime that she tries to take a step or something, he tries to dart through before she finishes the step.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna.
Ricky, if Rain just calls out your name later today, you know, because we're playing with the big version of that guy, would you show up?
If she calls. Are you going to play with something fun?
We'll
Maybe.
See. We'll see. We'll see.
Because he doesn't look very strong.
And he's not. He's not. But
I'm-
you know.
I'm gonna dump 20 points of my lay on hands pool into Shadow or Shadow's
Waste.
body. Well, I don't know if he came back with. He's alive, so we gotta.
You don't see any noticeable effect from it. You're actually, with your medicine check, you're not sure why he's having problems. He seems perfectly healthy.
Amelia, you did an excellent job.
Thank you, thank you. Now. I don't need that.
She's just now figuring that out.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wait, what? Don't need what anymore? Oh, her body? I don't understand.
At which point she's going to snap her fingers.
What you do? Oh. Is this
Taurus,
Amelia?
make a wisdom saving throw.
Is
You are
this a-
technically in my aura still, so you get the +4.
True.
Okay.
It's 24.
It's a very weird feeling. as you suddenly see this body appear next to you in a set of red Blood Witch robes, but without all the scarring that you're used to and all the face paints. Instead, you see the same blonde woman you saw before.
All those months ago.
And you feel Amelia's soul almost ripped out of you as it goes towards this body. You see her kind of moving around a little bit, jumping and clapping her hands together, and then the body disappears. And you feel both the body and soul re-entering into you once again. And it takes a little bit out of you, but you maintain your consciousness of having this just utter force of nature suddenly going through you.
I kind of just like get winded. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I have legs now!
Oh my god.
You're like her taxi.
What's a
You could
taxi?
almost-
Like
you could
a,
almost
like a
say
carriage? Is that what-
Yeah, like a
her
carriage for
messenger.
hire.
Oh my god. Did you get an idea how much you could be out like that?
I mean, I can leave anytime I want.
Oh, but you're hanging out because you like hanging out with us. Is that what it is?
Of course.
She wants
Yeah.
another girls' night.
God.
Oh, we're definitely having one of those now that I can go enjoy myself.
Just warn me when you do that shit so I can like mentally prepare myself, because that is fucking awful. That was not a fun experience.
Okay, now that people have bodies, can you discuss with this time avatar and get us out of here?
Yeah. Well, we still had to figure out what's going on with Shadow. So Shadow, I don't know if we want him to come along or if we have him go, or
Do we have a way to send him to Murda?
we have no. I don't know if we had to get him to Father Halston. Period is what we need to do.
Hey, you.
Hmm?
Can I communicate with this version of Halston, and will the real Halston hear me?
An interesting proposition. But why should I make it so simple?
What if I were to ask?
Well, for you, the trial is to complete with the tools you have at hand.
And he did. We chose to save them both.
An interesting outcome. It'll be so much fun to see where it goes.
You're saying this hasn't happened, or has it?
It has for this timeline.
But for others.
You will find that there's very few things that haven't happened in others.
Can I make an insight check?
Make an insight check.
I want to too. I hate this guy.
Okay. Okay. For both of you, he legitimately does not seem surprised by the outcome. So you're probably gathering that this is a possibility that existed previously. Nihilus, you also get that he's just kind of being a dick and not helping you guys because he finds it amusing.
Yeah, no shit. Hate this guy.
I'm gonna go up to Halston, and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna try speaking to him.
So you've chosen.
Let me talk to
Excellent.
him. Okay.
Aris!
So as your hand touches Halston, the aura of the Grand Master starts to suck into the body of the one that was half Halston. And as he fully solidifies, well, we aren't going to need these anymore. He is very resolute at this point.
I'm staring daggers at him. Does anyone have sending?
I do.
Can you spare it today?
I can spare what we need.
Send Halston a message. I don't think I need to tell you the contents.
All right. Give me a second.
Doesn't it feel great to send so many things out into the world at your behest? Helping these poor mortals come to decisions that they can't on their own?
Okay.
You're fucked.
I sending. I haven't written anything down. I don't know what I'm saying yet.
Okay.
Don't trust your recent decision. Outside forces may be influencing you. Shadow is back. Will come to help soon. Oh shit, that's a horrible message!
Yeah, it is.
I do it again.
Did he respond first?
Oh yeah, I wait.
Outside forces. Not the first time this has happened. I trust nothing anyways. But, Shadow, explain.
Okay, I'm gonna send in again.
If you're relaying that, just bring up. It's kind of important to mention. Does he know? I can't remember if he knows.
I don't have enough words for that. So I'm just going to say specifically between
Mention
Halston and the
minor.
Grandmaster. I'll say that you brought Shadow back.
Okay.
Explain more soon, maybe at the end of...
Soon TM.
Okay. I'm gonna send in again.
Okay.
So glad we're wasting all these little cells. Specifically, your decision between Halston and Grandmaster. Aris brought Shadow back. We'll explain more later. Shadow will be soon. Looks different. Don't freak out.
Don't freak out.
Understood. I'll look forward to seeing the new Shadow.
And he sounds normal, right? He sounds like him.
Yeah.
He's using the voice that he usually uses when he's the Grandmaster.
Okay.
But you get that, given your first message, he's not fully trusting.
Does he know this is even you?
He should. He knows my voice.
He knows Nihilus's voice, so he knows the
does.
group. So.
It's less that he's... Actually, with your passive insight, you would gather it. He's not sure if you're under duress or not.
Oh, okay.
And so he doesn't know if you are giving him good information or purposely giving him bad information.
But he has the information. We'll take it under consideration, and that's all we needed.
Yeah. Now, we can't really let anyone see you. There's the option. I don't know. Does anyone here can we get Shadow to I guess like Halston's room or something?
I
Make a
just used...
dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
You get my +4 as well.
20.
The +4 will be just enough. At which point Ricky jumps on you. I can. For some souls.
Yeah.
How far away is Murda from where we're at?
It's a week by walking ish.
A few hours by airship.
You are
Or a
A
day.
full day
But-
and the time to get out of here.
We can't really let him see. The other option is he comes with us and either we die in here or we get Shadow out and to where he needs to go.
I highly doubt that this time avatar would just let us go now that we're in here.
Well, this is after everything's
Shadow, how
settled.
long can you stay unseen?
I don't know. I didn't even notice that I was unseen.
Is he back to becoming invisible again, or is he still visible?
No, he's still visible.
If we take him, if we can't provide a spot for him, I'll do my best to protect him.
I can protect him. I don't mind. I'll get him to his destination real quick.
And we're gonna make a shooing motion. Get away from him.
You know what? First off, what is your cost?
Rain also has a favor.
That's not the favor. Well, I mean, it's up to Rain though. But
Yeah, that's up to Rain.
I mean, it's just a simple push to put him where he needs to be. Just one soul will work.
You can't rely on demons to do this work for us.
yeah, but they've been helping a hell of a lot, Gene. All right.
But with a cost.
Yeah, but
And I'm not fully demon.
That's true.
Wait, are we just getting Shadow to?
We're getting
block
Shadow,
us
yeah.
then?
we're getting him to murder specifically, so he is not seen.
Shadow, can you convince him that you're you?
That'll be easy. I know some things that absolutely no one else would.
Do
And
I?
we explain to him what happened here.
I can.
Yeah, I can. I'll give him something that Father Helson knows from me as well to help solidify that Shadow came from me. Well, from our party.
Okay. And what do you give him?
Let's see. What do I give him? Oh god, what would he know? I'll give him one of my white flowers that I
You've
use.
been here an hour.
Okay.
That I use to make my dragon healing chew.
That's a cool
Father
deal.
Helson has been in my bedroom several times. He knows what the flowers look like.
I can definitely pass this on to him, yes. And I can pass you on to them for a soul.
What's the kind of vibe in the room? What's
Ten.
what's everyone looking like? Like the particularly like the four of them, I guess.
So, Nitsa's listening with interest. This talk of souls has definitely piqued her interest very heavily. Kalki's looking at you very worried. And Carl seems to be kind of a mix of emotions. Not entirely sure how he should feel about any of it. Inara doesn't give a shit. She is
Yeah.
still pointing directly at that avatar.
All right. Riki, do you know where you're going? You're taking
Why to the
him?
one named Halston?
Mm,
He's easy enough to find.
Arrive
And he's alone.
Arrive unseen by anyone else but him.
Easy enough.
look, I know this isn't the best way to do it, but it's probably I can't teleport him. I can't do it today.
I can't, and I have nothing to help.
I think it's better to just send him now and deal with it later. Than
You're the one paying the price. It's your
I
decision.
know. I'm telling the group though is what's going on, right? Like I don't think I don't think we can bring him along. I don't think it's... I mean, we could, but I don't think that's the best option.
I agree.
So will you be giving me a soul then?
Yeah, Ricky. I'll will a soul out.
Contract accepted. The soul is taken into Ricky, and you see it entering into his mouth, at which point his long, jagged teeth start to extend around it. And then as his mouth closes, he flaps out his wings. End package delivered. And you just hear a yelp as Shadow suddenly disappears into a Terran space below him. And Ricky jumps into the hole behind him.
-1 soul.
Father Halston's gonna love this method of arrival.
And you can hear it, because Father Halston suddenly screams out as well, going, "Who are you and what are you doing here?" And the tear closes.
I'm sure Shadow has it under control.
Could I have reacted to that in time? You know, because like I got
What would
weird
you try to
shit.
do?
I would say like it's okay, don't worry about it.
Make a persuasion check. This is just to see how...
Can I help him with it?
Sure. You can either roll separately or...
Roll
individually.
separate.
I'm gonna shout out also as like, I didn't approve of this, but trust it's from Gene.
Roll like shit. Advantage would work too, though. But advantage would have been better.
Alright, well, it will be
Can I
good to
tag
see.
him from there?
No.
No,
don't.
you can't do any.
Don't fuck around with mine shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
You should have just let me have advantage.
Rain, did you try?
That's true.
No. Because I would have possibly remembered.
Okay. So you will find out if that was successful or not the next time you see him.
I'm sure they're fine. Now get your friend to fucking move.
My friend, fuck off.
I'll just yell before it closes to trust in the dagger.
Okay.
That gives somebody advantage, right? Like.
I'll take it into consideration.
Okay.
In fact, Calic, go ahead and roll a d4.
Yes.
So Gene's roll is now a 16.
Okay. That's better.
I can't believe I rolled a 3 on that.
Well, now that you've learned how to help the mortal souls of this realm that need our guidance, let's go into something a little more interesting. Haven't you ever wanted to see what happens when you make a mistake in the past and you try to erase it?
Just lead the way.
The avatar disappears.
I walk
and
into the door.
behind him.
I'm right behind Aris.
I guess we're going.
Okay.
Eldon, come on.
Here, Eldon, here.
Okay, I'm coming. I did fall asleep.
So as you make your way through the door, you notice that the crystalline structures are giving way to what seems to be an old construction of stone and other materials that you are not familiar with. And you notice holes starting to appear in the floor, off to the side here and there. And through those holes, you see massive amounts of energy coursing through, back and forth. And Eldon, if he was here, would notice off in the distance a city. Far below you, underneath this massive energy.
Does he
Let's-
point this out?
He would, I would assume.
Sure.
Hope.
Do I recognize the city?
Give me a history check.
Can I look as well? I don't know if
You
I get a
could.
history check. Pretty shit.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So, at first glance, you start seeing this and you think to yourself, that looks like Valkothan design. But as you pay more attention to it, you realize that no, this is probably a design that predated them.
What?
Perhaps something that they used for their reference in building their materials.
Remind me.
And-
Sorry, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Remind me again. The Valkothans, were they the? They weren't the like Eldon's
lab.
people. Were they?
The
were the
lab
lab.
that we found.
They were the lab.
About 3,000
Oh
years old.
fuck me! I'm trying to remember. Were they the other thing that we ran into too?
You've
We're
run
gonna
into
need to
them
be
a-
more specific.
Oh, it was a private conversation, so
This is one that a few of you have run into. But this is much older than them.
oh, give me a sec. I have my notes. I think.
I'll probably be able to recognize it fairly well since I spent weeks.
And you kind of get the same mindset of Nihilus of seeing like Valkothan in it. Give me a perception check though.
Hello?
Hey, paper.
Hey!
Oh,
morning!
shit!
I tried calling you, but it didn't work.
Yeah, of course it doesn't work. I'm fucking asleep, dude.
So yeah, as far as you're concerned, Gene, that is a Valkothan city down there.
Gotcha.
Because
What's going
you
on?
would be right that the architecture is very similar.
We just finished that one room with Father Halston and shit. We traded Shadow pretty well as a political figure. Now we're going into the next room.
Okay.
Alright. But Nihilus, and I will give you with that 27 since you have gotten over a 25 with it.
Yeah, 20.
Wait, what do you mean you traded Shadow?
We're
We
gonna have
gave
to explain
Shadow
you
a
in minute.
body, basically. Yeah. Well,
Oh. Okay.
So
We'll explain after.
yeah.
a lot of the materials in its construction match Kyrie's lab. You notice a very heavy amount of electrums being used. And as you gaze into this hole, you notice that the entire region starts to shimmer, just as it had in the previous room when you were starting to be shown things. And this time you're in a different city that you recognize, one you have not seen in a long, long time since you were quite young. But it looks different now. You notice the council citadel that sits at the middle of Rithabir, toppled over, in ruins, crawling with abyssal creatures. And you will also notice all of the eyes and tentacles coming out of the ground around you and coming out of the buildings around you, and the abyssal creatures that are falling one by one as they're being corrupted by this force. A voice enters all of your heads. All of you made a choice. A choice that rendered a very powerful force less than itself, which made the creatures of the abyss unable to withstand the onslaught of what you brought them. And you see that the corruption is all the way up to the Citadel Tower. And the portal that is above, there is a sky of countless abyssal creatures, seeming to be fleeing.
This has already happened.
Happening.
It's the past, I thought.
From our past actions, this is the result of it.
And you notice that the tower starts to shake as one particular corrupted creature starts to rear up, massive in form, as it pushes against the tower, and a familiar white masked woman held in its arms cries out, corrupting the other abyssal creatures around her.
Hold up. Wait,
She's gone.
hold on.
Is she?
Yes.
But she's not.
She is in this timeline.
You've seen her in her current weakened form. Didn't Father put her back together in front of you?
And I know what happened to that little bit.
You're right. She was very weakened. Unable to defend her homeland from the invaders that you sent their way. And now the pinnacle of the abyssal creatures has fallen low to the far realm's influence.
Was she really the pinnacle, though?
Close to. If you ever find the Demigorgon, well, quite a bit more, but he very rarely comes out of his regions.
Are we supposed to be seeing a different map, by the way?
Not yet.
Okay.
And as you look upon Rithabir, you notice that the portal above is starting to change colors. Nihilus and Aris, with your Arcana, you are noticing that the portal itself is becoming corrupted.
That portal going to?
That is the one that leads directly to the abyss.
They're corrupting the entrance, or they're changing the gateway?
You don't know?
Is there any way I could Arcana check, or?
This is going to be a very high DC, but if you want to make an Arcana roll.
I'm willing to do it.
I do too.
I will guidance one of them.
Which one are you guidancing?
I can guidance myself.
Well, is it ours or
I
already
already
rolled?
rolled, so it's
I can
up to
guidance
Mr.
myself.
DM.
Okay.
Okay, then I won't guide us.
Go ahead and
anybody.
roll a d4, Aris.
D4.
30 flat for me.
34.
DC was 30.
Oh, we both
Okay,
got
so I didn't hit it.
The answer is both. It is corrupting the portal to the abyss, sending, once it's complete, some of that far realm magics towards it, but also expanding the portal, allowing it to become a single funnel that somewhat reverses what they did to Propmir.
It's like a drill, but they're flipping the drill.
It's not great.
They're flipping the drill and they're fucking jabbing that ship right back at the abyss.
And potentially countless other places.
Oh.
Like the Far Realm?
Like anywhere else. Like, this is the focal point, and everywhere else is now in danger. Meaning, like, nothing is safe. Alright. I'm gonna look at him. You're showing us this, but what of it? What can we do?
The only creature that could have possibly halted the tide of the Far Realm entities. Maybe not Astrid, but the rest. From corrupting her people and the portal itself, was weakened. Perhaps you'd like a chance to fix that.
Fuck her.
The entirety of Rithabir disappears, but you see up a stairwell the same creature that was climbing the tower, frozen in time. So, would you want to fix or destroy the one creature that could keep all the other realms safe from your choices?
She made her choice too. She'll just come after us.
Nyla's shaking.
If she has time
She's so
to.
mad.
Oh. So if we don't save this demon, the Far Realm will start breaching into other planes of existence?
According to Mr. Zeet here, yes.
But again, this is only one view.
Oh, it is already happening
In this timeline?
as we speak.
It's the only thing that's been accurate so far. To this
The
time.
past has been written for those that lived it. Unless you're us.
See, we can't just let her come back. 'Cause really, I guess like the whole thing is we're gonna have issues regardless here, right? We're going to have apparently we had to deal with her regardless again. She's always a pain in our asses.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
What we say, we leave her and then she just What? Somebody else rises up. Spare the demon or leave her to her fate.
I can't help with this decision because I can't be objective.
Well, before you can make any decisions, you gotta subdue her. I want everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck this
No.
bitch.
No, 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 no.
How, from the time we entered this, how long has it been?
It is actually very difficult to tell.
Well, in terms of, I've placed Warding Bond on Nihilus, like, after the first room. So, like,
How long does it last?
it only lasts an hour. I would assume
You would
it's
still
gone.
be good.
Okay, it still would be on Nihilus? Okay.
Time
20.
here works differently. So, your spell is still in effect.
Okay, Nihilus, you still have Warding Bond on you?
Paper. Paper.
What?
Roll initiative and then add D8.
What are we doing?
We're
Fighting.
about to go into some fights. You probably need to drag your icon on the board.
Do my fucking token, man.
Yeah, you can just you have to add it anyway after, but probably don't want to be there. But
Yeah, I just about it like a lot. A lot.
Eldon is a very... He wants to fight her.
relax.
Well, that'd be
24?
26.21.
24. Oh,
Yeah,
advantage.
24.
Okay, yeah, 26.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
24,
that's
you're
right.
right. No, am
Oh,
I
no.
dumb? I don't remember. Am I stupid? Can I...
Is that
Yeah, I
your...
am stupid.
It's your
24.
dex? No, you...
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck did you roll? I don't understand.
19.
Yeah, you rolled 19, so you get 24.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, but you didn't have your character selected.
No, I did not. So
So the creature you see before you is an eldritch horror of itself. You notice that while it wasn't exactly aesthetically pleasing previously, the addition of new mouths and eyes and tentacles has not helped her aesthetic. Aris, what would you like to do?
I don't want to burn all my shit, man. I really don't.
Can anyone give me a quick update of what happened and where we are?
That's not gonna be quick.
We're in the so TLDR.
Make it quick.
We went in the second room. Traded shadow. We're now in the third room. And Zeetman is showing us the past / present, and we had to subdue Aldenak because shit is a decision has to be made to save her or destroy her.
Okay.
That decision, yeah, that's what's going on right now.
I believe
But we
you
had to
will make that
subdue her
decision.
first.
What actions you're gonna take next?
Yeah. Shit. I don't have Shadow to help, so I can use some stuff, I guess. I'll start it off with it's 90 feet.
Does everybody see my aura? Or no?
Yeah.
Do I
Do
still?
you?
Do I have Fortune's
Yellow.
favor on Tails? I can't remember.
I think you used it previously.
We'll say I used it. I have no idea. I can't remember. So
I believe that you did use it.
I recast it is the thing. And it was like on for an
If
hour.
you recast it, you did not use it a second.
Okay, so I still have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I recast after we rested. So I'm gonna 3rd level chromatic orb. What's she weak to? Thunder damage, lightning damage, lightning damage.
Did we get a chance for a short rest or something like during this time?
We short rested before we came in, so like last week. So we didn't have a reason to short rest.
Yeah, we short rested before entering all of this, so.
Yeah,
A 27 will definitely hit. And as the lightning orb comes flying forward, you see it bashing into her, and the tentacles and corruption that are around the wound start to close about. It hits, but it's definitely not hitting as hard as you'd expect.
It's my turn.
All right, Eldon, what would you like to do?
Okay. So we'll just have to, quote unquote, do.
Yeah. Blapper.
Okay.
She's weaker, so it's not
Alright.
like we're fighting a demon lord. We are, but we aren't.
So, how many spell slots do I have left? Probably a lot, right?
We'll find out.
When did I use a level 2 spell slot?
Didn't you use something to get yourself away from that fucking thing before we came in? I don't know.
I only remember you ever casting Hunter's Mark once.
I think I may have accidentally cast it at level 2 when I didn't mean to. But anyway, regardless, I'll cast it at level 1 again with a bonus action.
All right, Hunter's Mark is on.
And then I'll have Assassinate, I'm assuming.
Currently,
Okay, so Sharpshooter, Assassinate. Okay.
all right.
Should
20
we-
will hit?
Really quick, should we be getting like overlapping music?
Yes,
Okay, just making sure.
because while you are not seeing Rithabir, you're still hearing.
Yeah, but we're getting the you know that shit usually too.
That one should be gone.
Yeah, no, I still hear it.
Yeah,
They
we
were
ha-
overlapping earlier too.
Oh, that's weird.
They still are.
So that means your guys' music doesn't match mine. Well, I stopped everything.
I heard.
Did it stop for everybody?
I'll refresh.
I don't hear anything, so.
I don't hear anything
I'm
now.
refreshing.
All right,
Yeah,
I
your
am going
shit may be
to
broken.
try it again. I'll just stick with the one.
Okay, yeah, I hear the da one.
I hear the slow ramp up to the other one. It's okay. It's fine.
Oh well, as long as you guys only hear one now.
No, I hear two, but
You
that's
guys-
okay.
You guys are scuffed. You guys are so scuffed.
All right. Well, anyways,
Anyway, yeah, so that will be with the steel arrow, so -1 AC or follow any following attacks. And then we're gonna go again. Again with sharpshooter. Does 18 hit?
18 just hits.
That is so spiky. Wait, does that
Well,
a fucking
it's
one?
probably
How
it's
do
probably
they-
19.
How do they roll an 18?
Because
Mm.
you rolled with
I
minus
rolled
5.
literally a 5. Cringe. That's spiky. So it's just 18 AC. That'll be with. Okay, I'll roll it. I hate having to turn this shit on all the time. With Holy, that one. So, wow, 1 damage proc. Nice. Totally worth me closing that window. Maybe it would be. It's 1 damage.
Might be
after
2
all.
damage.
You never know.
You don't know.
Yeah, true. And then the last one again. That's one.
And
I
that
think.
one definitely hits.
Are these all
Yeah.
critical hits because of
Yeah.
assassinate?
That's to assassinate.
That's toxic, Tails. I just want you to know.
Again with Holy.
Hey, there's your 2.
This is what. This is a 1d8 dice for this.
Might
I
be a
don't think
4
I've ever
though.
rolled that. I don't think that these Holy Arrows have ever rolled above like a 5.
I mean,
And they
2
do 1d8
damage.
forever.
2 damage is still 2 damage.
Right,
True.
so altogether, you dealt 122 points of damage, and you're finding it's not hitting as hard as you expected.
Ooh, even the radiant.
So as these bolts of arrows start piercing through, you notice that a collection of whispers start up. And she'll use her first legendary action on Eldon. As you suddenly start hearing whispers within your mind, I need a wisdom saving throw.
You got a plus
wow, another
4.
wisdom saving throw.
You
I
got
can't
plus
wait
4
to
though,
roll
so-
a 2 on this. It's gonna be
While
sick.
he's rolling that, Tails.
You get my
Ooh.
plus 4. So you get my plus 4
Is that-
since you're in my.
Flat plus 4.
Yeah.
It's a flat plus 4.
Okay.
Nice.
What's that thing?
And what was that, Nihilus?
Does she look corrupted like we saw the corrupted thing that we fought when we went to aid Kalki and them?
Even further along.
Okay.
So she seems to be almost fully corrupted.
Almost.
You take, you do save, which means that you take half damage, and you take 22 points of psychic damage.
Oh, psychic.
He's in my aura of guardian, so
Oh,
I'll-
actually, wait. No,
I'm
he doesn't
gonna
have it anymore. Never mind.
I'm gonna magically take it for him.
That's it.
I'm gonna use my reaction to take the damage for him.
Okay, so you
Uh,
take 22
I-
points of psychic.
I wouldn't have done that because I have uncanny dodge, but okay.
It's fine. Use it for the next one.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's fine.
Anything else for
So
your
you
turn?
take- Actually, I take no damage then. He
Yeah.
takes it
You-
all.
You take no damage
And Jean takes it all. Okay,
since you're in
okay.
my aura.
I've used my bonus action all 3 attacks.
Yeah. Just basically, are you going to move?
Nah, I'm stuck next to Jean and his auras.
All right. And that brings us to Nihilus.
That long nose sigh.
Okay, I am gonna run up to behind this pillar.
Okay.
And while I'm running, like kind of around here, I'm going to shoot off 2 sacred flames.
Okay. That is what kind of saving throw?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. All right. I'm going to screenshot something.
You natural
And-
ones.
I will show it to you after the combat is over.
Okay. Does she take any damage?
She takes both of them.
Good.
So you deal
43.
43 points of damage, and you notice that it does not seem to be influenced in the same way as the other spells.
Radiant
So she
doesn't
seems to
work.
take the full damage,
Seems to take the full damage.
and I hide behind the pillar.
All right, and as of right now, with where she is, you would be considered 3/4 cover.
I'm okay with that.
Am I considered half cover at least?
You are.
Okay, good.
All right, and that brings us to the group's turn. Carl is going to charge straight
Oh
forward.
my fucking god, this guy. He's gonna die.
Call.
He gets up to there.
You're actually gonna die, Carl. Like, I'm saying
Oh
this.
my god, Carl!
And he's going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Um.
He is just inside the aura.
No, stop. Come back.
He does not save,
That doesn't sound very convincing, Gene.
so he takes 12 points of psychic damage.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
And he's paralyzed.
And he is going to use his action surge. And cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Ah, good old Shield of
He
Faith.
has +2 to his AC.
Very good.
Alright, Nitsa.
Oh, does he not get another action as well?
Shield
that,
of Faith is an action.
That is his.
No, it's not.
He used his
unless he
action
works
to
different.
sprint,
Oh wait, he
and
can't.
then had his second action with action surge to do his.
Shield of
spell.
Faith is a
Shield of Faith
bonus
is a-
action. it
Yeah,
says
Shield
so.
of Faith is a bonus action.
Oh, it is. You are right. In that case, he's going to cast Bane.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Probably one
So
hit.
she has a
Charisma 9
D4
save.
off of
Oh my
everything.
god.
Oh god, how
Oh,
low?
Carl.
How low
Oh,
is this?
Carl.
Huh?
Yes. At least there was an attempt. But I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure this isn't going to work.
Carl's
no.
gonna die.
Carl
That's
has a
the most
natural
thing.
charisma, which is why I always play him off as socially awkward.
Yeah.
What is his charisma? Is it a +1?
No, it's
It
a
has-
negative
That's
2.
negative.
I was about to say,
yeah.
it has to be negative because it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma.
Yeah, so she does not get Baned.
Big shock.
And nobody was surprised.
All right, so Nitsa's going to come over here, and Nihilus, you notice that the weave suddenly starts to shift around you, and you feel just a little bit of offness as she casts Shadow Weave.
Oh, I don't like it!
Hell yeah.
And as she is that level, it comes out with 3 of them,
Oh, fuck yes. Let's go.
of which all 3 of them hit.
What is
fuck?
that?
What the fuck is Shadow Weave?
It's the weave,
Not
but bad.
Good.
Sorry, it's
No, you were correct.
no. It's the weave, but not the same.
It's the Nego Weave.
No.
Is
no,
it
that's
like
fine.
Shadowfell magic type of deal?
It's like it's adjacent to the weave, but not.
Like Shadowfell magic or whatever you call it.
In a sense, it's essentially the inverse of the weave.
Yeah.
All right, and that is going to bring us to Kalki, who's going to just get up behind Nitsa, and she is just going to prep a spell.
Okay.
And Inara is going to disappear.
Oh god, she's dead.
All right, and that brings us to Jean.
Oh, where do I want to place myself? I can't get to her. Let's see. Let's see. If I place myself here, I can still at least get 2 people. How far is she? So, for my action, I will cast Bless at 1st level.
Okay.
and I will target Rain, Eldon, and Aris.
Wow.
You already have my warding bond on you. You have warding bond on you. Calm down.
What's this for bless?
Yeah, it's just a D4. And I will use my bonus action to wrap. Well, ours is within my range, so I'll wrap. No. You know what? Fuck it. I'll wrap Carl in it.
Okay. Carl be bubble wrapped.
Yep, I'm bubble wrapping. And that's my turn.
Perfect. All right, Rain, what would you like to do?
Oh, wait, before everybody goes, I'm gonna fling water at everybody. You be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed.
We talked about this water gene. Jeez, dude.
Does ours slightly like smoke emit from him since he has some demon blood in him?
This is race. This is actual racism. You got racist while you were away, man. The fuck?
While you're checking out Aris to
charge.
make sure if he's going to do that, I'm
he
actually going to have her
melting?
go ahead and do 2 of her legendary actions in order to warp.
Oh my god.
I need
Um.
all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, another saving throw.
I'm
So every-
uncomfortable.
So everybody within my bubble gets my +4. Nihilus, you only
Oh God.
Nihilus, you only get a +1.
The fucking 6.
So glad you didn't bless me, Gene.
24
Those with the bless, I would suggest using them.
Oh yeah, you
or
can blast
22.
saving throws, I forgot.
23, 24, 25. I got 25.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You get rain.
Aris.
Add a D4 to that as well.
Yep.
You're blessed.
So, Aris, you feel corruption starting to take over your body,
Corruption.
but you are able to push it off, and you are perfectly fine. And you seem to be inoculated to it at this point.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, Rain and Eldon.
All 3 of
Would
the
you
rest of
imagine?
you. Jean, you had the same thing happen to you. Everyone
What's the
else.
DC?
20-ish? No,
your 16
23.
does not make it.
No, well, because Rain has the +4 from being in his thing, and so Rain has
18.
18?
And she does not make it.
Okay.
Oh, I love these rolls, man. They're really cool and fun.
So the rest of you, you take 14 points of psychic damage as you feel this just disgustingness starting to go throughout your body, and you have been contaminated.
Can I
Hold on a second.
Contaminated.
Sorry, I'm checking one thing.
Oh, go ahead. All right, while you're checking that, Rain, what would you like to do?
Can I dodge that damage, by the way? Is that possible?
Oh, you can. If you wanted to half it, you can.
She's not targeting just me.
You also get the D4 along with that, those 2 attacks as well, Rain.
Well, they both definitely hit, so you're good there.
Yeah,
Fuck
can I-
tail. I use my amulet to succeed.
Okay.
But you've completely fucked my plan.
And you suddenly feel that you are no longer contaminated. And you also seem to feel inoculated to it. All 3 of those will hit.
Oh, yeah.
So that is going to be 20, 30, 6. 69 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Pretty
Where are you
sexy.
getting 3 attacks from?
Which,
She gets an extra attack, I believe, from her normal form.
Rain, as you are making these psychic attacks, you feel a connection with your mind. And you start tearing apart that other side of the connection with your blades. They are extra effective.
Ooh.
Cool.
Psychic damage is extra effective.
Remember when I
That's
painted
good to know.
lights? Yeah.
All right, and that brings us to her turn. She is going to start off with casting a spell in the direction of the person that has just hurt her. Rain, you feel her
Vision.
thoughts start to go straight towards you. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Getting your evasion on that one. Or no,
Dude.
reroll. Reroll.
Luck.
Use
Yeah,
your luck
reroll.
point. Use your luck point.
Still probably failed.
Probably not even with my
Well,
flat 4 and
but-
D4.
But +4 and you can roll.
You still would not make it.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
You take 35 points of psychic damage.
I'm gonna use
Can
my
I do
Aura of the
evasion?
Guardian.
You can.
Is that
Okay.
reaction heals? I don't want to.
It is reaction, but it's
Oh,
already
you've
my
went
turn.
since then. Yeah, okay.
I used my action before my turn, so.
Yeah.
But she's gonna use evasion. I won't use it.
Yeah, I will. So that's wait. It's 35 divided by
So you
2,
would
right?
take 17 points of psychic
Okay,
damage.
Hey,
And at
I'm
that
69.
point, she is going to start doing her attacks. First one will be against Nitsa, which is going to be a claw attack. That does not hit, I don't think. Nope. Being upset about that, she's going to go in for a bite attack instead, which criticals. And Nitsa needs to take a Constitution saving throw, which she does
Ew.
not save.
Is that a -1?
That it is. She is squishy mage type.
Isn't it bad to
But
have?
Constitution
Yeah, I
should
know,
never
isn't
be a
neg-
negative.
Isn't negative like a super bad stat to have
She
a
is a sickly mage type, apparently.
Mm-hmm. All right, so she takes 23 points of piercing damage
What's poison?
and 19 points of poison damage.
She's still up.
She is not looking good. And the third attack that she gets, seeing her quarry is still up, she is going to try and... Yeah, she's going to cast Feeble Mind.
On
counterspell.
who?
Counterspell.
Nitsa.
I'm counterspelling.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
This is gonna be at this 4th level.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
As the spell starts to come together, recognizing this from the worm that tried to cast it at Nihilus previously, you quickly counter it and successfully stop it.
We're not letting that happen to you.
I appreciate that. And Nitsa's going to go ahead and use her reaction.
Hellish rebuke. Do it, Nitsa.
You got it. No, she
Oh,
did.
Nitsa wasn't attacked. It
No,
was...
she does not, actually. So never mind.
What?
Oh yeah, Nitsa was attacked.
But
Oh, does she have the Mage Slayer feat?
she does not.
Oh, okay.
You notice that a ward of magic starts to come over Nitsa. And that'll be the end of that turn. Aris.
So I got a question. Would it take an action to see what's going on with those runes?
Yeah, if you want to go and inspect them, it would take an action.
Fuck.
You'd have to get past her first.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an issue. How far is that? 30 feet. Okay. Okay. Actually, that's not even that bad. I could go like, what is it? 10. Can I go like 10, 20, 30 to there
Yeah.
without getting hit?
Yes, you would not have left her hitbox.
And then 30 feet up. Would I be able to look at it from here?
You can try.
Oh, fucking, I don't want to try. Let's see. Sorry, I need to see the range or the radius of this. It is a... What is it? Oh, it's the wrong thing. Okay. That's why I can't see radius. It's a 20-foot... There's 20-foot circle. So that's 10-foot radius?
Correct.
Can I just plop that on her? Is she big enough?
She is exactly 20-foot circle.
Alright. Fucking... I'm gonna shake my staff, piss off some bees or something like that, and toss out an insect plague on her.
All right, and Eldon, you're on deck, so start getting
Get
ready.
off my lawn, you kids!
Wait, I'm what?
You're up
getting
next,
go.
so start
getting
thinking
ready.
about what you want to do.
And then
Insect
I will-
plague. And what is the save?
I don't think there is one. I can double check though.
Constitution save.
Con saves, yeah. Con 17.
Exactly rolls a 17.
Yeah, half damage then.
Right, so 7 points of piercing damage, which you notice is not quite getting through as you see insects that start biting against her skin start to die.
Oh god, they're corrupted insects now.
Okay. I can't really do anything else. So, am I getting like somewhat cover here, or could I go like back a slot?
Currently, you have no cover.
What if I go like back here? Will I get covered?
You would get cover from there, yes.
But I want the aura, so I'm gonna stick with this.
Okay. All right, that brings us to Eldon.
Okay. Is she isn't flying or anything, right?
No.
No, she just teleported to this spot.
Okay. What? Okay. And what did you said that my damage wasn't as effective before, was that right? Or it didn't seem to make as much of an impact as I thought it would. Which part of it?
Everything but the radiant.
Everything but the radiant.
Like it
So
also
the-
does normal damage.
Piercing is not as effective. Okay. So I wanna move to her. Would this count as me flanking?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
Oh my god, is Eldon gonna attack with melee?
So I wanna transform the bow into the
okay.
double-bladed scimitar form.
Okay, you are switched into the scimitar form.
So then I would have
Your
Again.
normal 2 attacks.
Normal to attacks. It's a little less bonus damage, but it's okay because I have advantage now. And then we're gonna die. I'm just checking my elements in the bow. I don't remember which ones I've all got.
I believe you have a fire, 1 point in fire, the rest radiant, and then your special shit.
Thunder.
Have I always been able to do this, Tails, with Amelia?
Which part?
The dance?
Yeah.
Really?
Been there since day one.
What?
Okay, so I wanna. Would sharpshooter work with this? I don't think so, right?
No, sharpshooter would not work with that.
Because it's specifically ranged attacks.
Yeah,
right?
you would need great weapon master for that.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Well, are
Um,
scimitars dual wielded? I mean, two-handed?
Yes.
They are two-handed. Okay, so I would just get advantage to sneak attack then. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just. I want to try this with. Oh, I rolled it with a bow. But you can just take 2 damage off.
The hunter's mark would still work.
Yeah, it still works.
All right, so that will be 15 to 7. Definitely hits.
I want to try that with silver.
Silver, okay. So as you make the
Yeah.
slash with that, I believe the silver has a dice on it, doesn't it?
It's +3 to attack and damage against undead, shapeshifters, vampires.
Okay. You notice that silver starts to react as it goes through her, giving you a little bit of extra damage.
Ooh.
Was it the full +3?
It is the full +3.
Okay, so it does work against her. Okay.
All right.
And then
And that also makes it where, as you're slashing down, it seems like she's going to resist until that silver starts pushing through, causing the weapon
So
to
I-
just slide through easily.
well, that would just do full damage as well then.
It does do full damage now. Yep.
Oh, what the fuck? That's so good. Okay. Oh, second attack.
Remember, you have bless
With
as well.
advantage.
Okay. And that does have the +3 and the bless, so go ahead and roll.
Well, bless is only to see if he attacks. If he hits with a 28. So
Oh yeah, you do have advantage, so never mind, you already hit. So that'll be 14 plus 6 plus 3.
Again with silver, obviously.
That'll be the 23 points of damage. Wait, yeah, that's right. All right, so that'll be a total of
I
40,
then-
50 points of damage there.
There was the bonus. I heard you do the bonus attack for this thing. Because it has a special thing where you can do an extra like 1d something at the end.
Let me take a look at it.
Fuck.
I don't see that. That's part of the feat?
Unless I am reading that wrong. Is it a bonus action?
You have the +1 AC with it.
Yeah, I don't remember how this fucking weapon works.
are you talking about the scimitar feat?
Yeah. But alright, well, if you can find it, we can add it in. Until then, we'll kind of go without it All right. Are you going to move any more in your turn, or are you staying there?
What can I do as bonus actions?
Well, bonus action was you shifting the form.
Did we ever specify that?
Yeah, I do that for all shifting for pretty much everyone.
Yeah, all my shifting's bonus as well.
Yeah, you only have to do it for the first turn, but after that, your bonus action's yours again, unless you shift.
That's fair, I guess. Yeah, fine. So our bonus action then.
All right. In that case, that'll bring us up to Nihilus.
Athena.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
What
Your
would you like
turn.
to do?
So did I like notice that rain stuff seemed to do like extra damage?
Your passive's like 19 for perception, right?
20.
20? Okay, yeah, you definitely would have noticed that.
Okay, then instead of Sacred Flame, I'm going to Mind Sliver.
All right, go ahead.
That was a real shit damage roll
Okay.
Wait, why is your DC different?
because it's not a cleric spell.
Oh, it's from your wizard list.
All right. So as you start trying to pierce with your Mind Sliver, you notice that she has a very sturdy mind.
Well, I can only do it twice if I do the same one, so I try again.
All right. And she saves on both.
Okay, and I'm gonna back the fuck up. To behind the pillar.
All right. Nope, you are good.
I was gonna say, I was 10 feet away, and I think she already did her reaction. Oh, don't laugh like that.
She's got like fucking 3 legendary actions that refresh on her turn or something like that, or 2. But...
Right, but like, it's not her turn yet.
Well,
She did something. She did something to somebody else, right?
No,
Nothing,
she
it's
hasn't.
fine.
They refresh
alright,
our turn.
and she's actually going to use her legendary action at this point.
Sure she does.
Seeing the individual that attempted to enter her mind, she's going to look at Nihilus and use command.
Can she see me?
Hmm?
Fine.
She's going to say approach.
What's the save?
Wisdom save.
Roll high.
You get a +1.
21.
21.
You just save.
I
Hell
want to
yeah.
think back. Fuck you.
Okay. And what you get back in response is a collection and cacophony of voices that just seems to be just retching over each other. Just no sense or reason behind it.
No particular one that says end me. Not again.
All right,
Please,
that brings us
someone
to
kill-
the trio. So they're going to come
Trio?
right on up because Carl be like that, and Carl's gonna whack it with his greatsword. That'll hit,
Nice.
and that'll
Nice.
Nah, he's good for something, I guess.
hit. Damn. And yeah, he hasn't gotten the fun things yet. So that'll be his turn. And that brings us to
Get him,
Nitsa.
Carl.
Nitsa's really not feeling good. So
I have a-
she's-
Sorry, I have a question. Is Carl considered flanking? Like, would he get advantage for a possible crit?
Currently, no. He needs somebody in this spot to be flanking.
Oh, so close, though. Eldon, scoot over.
Well, he's up here, so he
Yeah,
needs somebody here.
I need to be like these guys.
Like he's flanking with Kalki right
No, I know,
Jean-
but they're
Jean
not
could probably
talking
do it.
melee.
now.
Hey, you know, I'm trying to get up there.
All right, so yeah, you know what? She is going to cast Wither and Bloom.
Oh, the healing thing.
Mm-hmm. Too many different pages. And it works. So 17 points of damage. And for those of you that are more perceptive, you notice that the necrotic damage seems to work just as well as the rainbow damage.
Necrotic does work. Okay, that's good.
All right. And at that point, Kalki's going to heal her friend.
Good
So
option.
she is going to cast. Yeah, she'll use the staff and she'll do a full third level. Alright, so 13 points of healing. Alright, and Netza's looking much better than she was. Alright, and the final one to go is going to be Inara. And you're going to notice that she suddenly appears.
Ah,
That
yes,
move.
top of the
There we go.
stairs.
Up there. And she readies her laser.
You can do it, Spartan. Nope.
Nope, does not hit.
Look
All
cool,
right,
though.
so it'll be their turn. That's one of those things that if it hits, it hurts. All right, and she will respond with her own legendary action.
Inara?
No, the
Okay. I was gonna say.
you know what? It's gonna try and ooh, who would it consider its most dangerous? Actually, it saw Kalki healing. So,
No.
Yeah. It's going to cast Feeble Mind on Kalki.
Oh my fucking god, hang on. How many of these do I have? She's wise, right? Fuck.
I don't know. She's your sister.
Shit, hang on. Fuck.
Are you gonna do anything?
Counter spell at 3rd level.
Alright, go ahead and roll. It does not stop the spell.
Does like bless apply to any of that stuff, or no?
On that one. Ooh, I don't know.
It's
if
technically
Bless would
an
apply on a
attack.
counter spell.
Attack roll or saving throw. So I don't know exactly what that is. It says it's a spell attack, so would it bless technically count with it?
If it's to hit, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
it
It's
is-
not to
It is a
hit.
spell attack technically, so sure, I will give you the bless.
Is it gonna matter?
Well, let's
Go ahead and
hope.
roll and find out.
It's rolling. One. Probably not.
Ah.
And it is exactly enough.
Nice.
I'm out of
Thank
fourths, by the
you.
way.
Thank you.
Yeah, Feeble Mind is an 8th level spell.
I know.
All right, so As the creature starts casting this spell, once again, you're able to stop it, and her attention turns fully to you.
I
No,
like
no,
to
no, no.
I
Mm-mm.
like to picture every time my bless helps on something, like a little teeny dragon roar like pops out.
Roar.
All right, Gene, what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna pull out my book and like look at her and basically call out to Zeetman. I was like, I'll show you that Bahamut hasn't left us, that he's still a beacon of hope to all of us. And I'm gonna use 3 charges of my book to cast Beacon of Hope on everybody within a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
So everybody has advantage on wisdom saves and death saves, and they have maximum HP when they are healed.
Nice.
That.
Is that an aura?
It is, and it's not concentration since I used my book for. It's 30 feet, so Nihilus should have it also.
I put it at 30 feet for the aura.
Really?
Oh, I'm within.
It's
Oh,
only
it's
20.
no, it's because diagonals. If you go multiple diagonals in a row, it's extra.
Oh, well,
So I might be.
you just have to walk in one step. It's so.
It's actually it looks short to me, Tails, because
I know, because if I measure out to here, if I measure to Nihilus, it should be 30.
it starts at the square out from him.
'Cause this one's.
Oh no, it
Um,
starts
no,
from
it-
him. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even if I put it on me, if I measure out to Nihilus, it's 30 feet exact. Is it
It's
just
6
because of
squares.
diagonal?
Yeah, so it's 6 squares out from you, so that's 30 feet.
Oh. Well, Nihilus, you just have to walk in
It's-
one.
So Tails is very lenient on our movement, but like when you play on a battle map, if you
Okay.
move more than one diagonal out, it does count as multiple. Like it'll start counting as additional feet because
Yeah.
of movement
Usually,
and stuff
and
like
I
that.
just
So it's
don't
fine.
care because I don't want to
Okay.
keep track of it.
Okay, so, well, you just have to step into it next round.
Okay, so I don't have to be in it on cast.
Nope, it's just up for 1 minute, and you just have to step into it. So that was my action. I will bonus action wrap up. Since Nitsa is the most hurt, I'll wrap her up with my platinum wings,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
All right, Rain, what would you like to do?
Do it again. My arrows.
All right, attack away.
Plus your plus
All
4s.
3 of them hit.
No,
Nice.
doesn't matter, I guess.
All right, so that'll be 40 points on the first one. And then with the other 2 together, 68 points of damage, coming to a total of 136 points.
Nice.
Not nice, since there's only 68, but
I know. Missing one. Can I kick? Just kidding.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
wait,
That's-
how'd you get 100 damage out of that?
Psychic
Remember?
damage is extra effective.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Nothing.
Okay. And at this point, you all are starting to see some wear and tear.
Okay.
It's still very healthy, but it's starting to show some tear. And at the start of its turn, another wave of contamination comes out in this aura.
Make
I need
saves.
everyone that is not inoculated to give me another wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
Eldon, no, yep, everybody is doing it. Yep.
Wait, I passed as well. Do
So
I
you
still?
passed, you don't need to
me
do it
and Nihilus don't make
Yeah.
it.
So everybody.
Oh yeah, hold on.
So Rain, you get.
Apparently, I'm a man of extremes tonight.
So everybody. So Eldon and Rain still
Oh,
gets
yeah,
my
Carl.
+4 as well as a D4.
Carl gets advantage.
Oh, good.
So Rain, you got
Oh,
an exact.
Carl.
You got 20 exact.
Yeah.
She's got a +7 modifier on that too.
Kalki, stop fucking up, please. Oh my god, guys. Hell yeah.
Nitsa. Alright, so Nitsa is finally immune. Everybody else, though.
Wait, did Rain pass?
Rain has
A 20.
A 20 exactly?
Yes, from my aura and
Rain,
bless.
you just pass.
You hear a little dragon.
Alright, everybody else takes 11 points of psychic damage.
Do the immune still take it or no?
The immunes do not take it.
Yeah.
So do I?
You don't take
saved,
it.
you're
You
good.
saved. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't take any damage.
You don't take any damage.
Nice. Okay.
This one is a
I thought
pass
it
fail,
was half. Okay.
but it happens every turn until you succeed.
Oh, lucky me, I guess.
Alright, and that'll be the start of her turn. So as her eyes peer directly at Aris, you start to hear whispers in your mind, and some of them start to scream.
We ain't doing this shit
Aaron.
again, bitch.
I need you to make a wisdom
Oh.
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
You have
Yep.
advantage.
Yep.
And
Have
my 4 and
advantage
my bless.
+4 and a bless. Okay. So fucking 17, right?
Yep.
17 /
Roll
R.
high.
Come on.
20.
You have exactly enough.
Hey, boy! Get fucked, Aldenac! Same fucking shit! Let's go.
So you take half damage,
That's okay.
which is going to be 16 points of psychic damage.
I'll use. No, I won't.
That's
Only
okay.
16. He'll be fine.
You're not gonna like what I'm about to do, so that's okay.
All right. And that'll be her first attack. Her next attack, seeing all these other creatures in the way as she's trying to get to the one that was ruining her fun. She's going to do a claw attack at Eldon.
Eldon's
24
taking a
hits.
fucking melee attack? Oh my god.
I know. Character
We'll
development.
see. We'll see about that.
So
If
that'll
we're
be a
taking melee
24 to
attack
hit,
Oh.
and that'll be 22 points of piercing damage.
I don't think it will be actually. I think that'll be 11 points.
All right. And that will be followed up by a bite attack, which does not hit. And she'll be very upset and do a second bite attack, which, good God, that does not hit either.
Hell yeah.
So as she claws at you, you kind of start shifting out of the way, taking a little bit less damage from the claw attack. And as you do so, you also dodge these multiple bites that start occurring above your head.
I sidestep the last one as casually as possible.
All right. And you do it with grace.
Roll for style.
All right,
That'd be
that'll be all
acrobatics.
3 of her attacks. And that brings us to Aris.
Is Anara doing anything?
She's trying to shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Missed her
missed her
shot.
shot.
Yeah,
I just realized I
hers
didn't see her in
hurts
the
when it
initiative
hits,
order.
But it does not. She's part of the Nitsa group.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright. It's time to go. Hey, Amelia. It's been a while since you fought, isn't it?
Yeah?
Well, let's have some fun here. And then I'm gonna activate my orb, and I'm gonna drop 5 souls, so I'm at 37.
You're burning the souls, dude.
And yeah, I'm fucking burning a shit ton of souls. And we're going to you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fuck, where is it? So when it says 11th level, I take that as 7th, right?
So you cast as if she is an 11th level character.
So 7th. Okay.
Yeah.
So Eldritch Blast at 7th level. I don't know what to roll.
So basically, you would do Eldritch Blast, and you get 3 attacks with it.
I
As an
don't.
11th level.
Does she have an actual character sheet? Because I don't.
Yeah, it's in your extras.
But yeah, but I can't click Eldritch Blast.
Weird. Okay, hold on.
They're just text.
Ah, okay.
I cast that. I don't know what happened. Oh,
So just click the +7.
21 for the Eldritch
That'll hit.
Blast.
Do it again.
I don't know what it does.
Eldritch Blast hits 3 separate times, so
yeah,
you have
so
to
you
roll.
have to do 3 more, or 2 more.
And you
all
get the
3 of them-
D4s as well.
Yeah, D4s, but they hit, so.
Alright, so Eldritch Blast, I will go ahead and just use Nitsa's version. So that'll be 29 points of damage.
And the bees are gone.
And the
The
bees
bees!
are gone.
Not the bees! Didn't know you were Johnny Cage.
Alright, and that will be... Anything else you'll be doing on your turn?
I'm going to go ahead and... Can I get cover behind this? Here?
Oh yeah, if
Okay.
you just go behind there.
Actually, no. I'm staying the the thing.
And
We're staying
give
here.
me a perception check.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
We use whoever's higher between me and Amelia, right? I
Yes.
think that's how we've been doing it. What's her fucking... What is mine's higher? It's
I
wisdom?
can pretty much guarantee yours is higher. Okay. You notice that when you use the souls, the corrupted portion closest to you started to subside.
Because she's feeding off of you.
It's not a bad thing.
If you want more explanation, you can make an insight check.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Lucky 27!
Jump down to secrets.
Oh boy! Hello. How's it going?
So, seeing the reaction, thinking about what Zeitman had said earlier, maybe what she needs to fight against the corruption is souls.
So this is the difference between...
So, saving her or destroying.
Oh, I don't like this, Tails. I really don't like this. So, I got a question, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, how many souls would I be able to burn in a turn?
As far as you know, all of them.
I still keep...
Amelia is not in your.
No, I know. I keep her, obviously, and I keep myself, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But neither of you are in that count.
Now, my next question is... my next question is, the tunnel. Is that you said that doesn't count towards my count? Right?
Correct. So
Okay.
all the souls that you have in your count right now are the shredded up abyssal and
Okay.
elemental creatures.
Okay.
Now that Shadow and Azervon are no longer there, the shreds is what's left.
Now, do I want to save her or not? That's the next question. Okay. I'll
All right,
back up.
jump it up. Okay.
Can I have like my bonus action to call out?
Sure.
Uh. Do we want to save her? Is that the choice? Just to the group.
If you
What I-
give a simple answer, you are welcome to answer now. If you want something longer, it'll be on your turn.
I can't.
No, but I'll trust your judgment.
What does that mean?
I don't want to save a demon.
And just to make sure, is everybody good to go for another 25 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rain went AFK. I don't know if she's like.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
okay,
here.
she's back.
I'm back.
Right. So, Rain, all you missed while you were gone was Aris shouting out to everyone, do we want to save her?
We need the
I'll leave
resources.
that decision
Fucking
up to
looter.
you.
God damn it. We're burning a lot
You
of
and
shit.
Nightless.
Yeah, so I guess my next question.
my plan is completely fucked for what I had for the invite.
My next question is how much. How's she looking?
She's still looking healthy.
Oh my fucking god. Oh shit. Okay.
You would estimate you're about halfway through.
We're gonna get stuck if we had to go into that last bit. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, all done. What would you like to do?
Just keep hitting. For now.
Uh-huh. So I'll do just that. A sec. Okay. So I'll just... Am I still flanking? I guess, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And... Okay then. So I'll just do... Also silver. So,
You still get my
Alright.
D4.
yeah, I have advantage anyway.
So both hit. So that'll be 9 plus the sneak attack, so 17. And then on the second one, you get the 17 there as
Oh.
well, so 34
So-
points of damage.
Silver is plus 3 damage as well.
All right, so
Plus 3 to hit, plus 3 to damage.
that'll be an even 17, 17, 34, and 40 damage.
Nice.
We still have most of our big guns, right?
Yeah.
You do, I do.
Not me.
You're out.
I used my big guns to cast Beacon of Hope.
Oh fuck. It was worth it though.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Eldon?
I'm not sure, honestly. I didn't look if that was a bonus action or not. Had like I think it's a D4.
I didn't see anything in the feat that lets you do stuff.
I think it's
So?
a trait of the weapon.
Yeah.
I need to look though.
Yeah, if you want to look it
Uh,
up, you're welcome to.
Bonus action. I'll just stay stand my ground. I'm still within G's aura, right?
You are?
Yep,
Like,
just
that's
by a
good.
sliver.
Okay, fine. That's what I was thinking. Then.
All right. Yeah, she's going to look at Aris, who has constantly, over and over again, stopped her spells. She's going to legendary action her last feeble mind.
This is the one that's gonna work too.
I can't do
watching.
anything.
I'm gonna
Artis, I need an
counterspell.
Intelligence saving throw.
Int save. Okay.
Nope.
Go
Jean's
ahead and give me
counterspelling.
a spell attack.
Is it just the spell attack roll?
Yep. You need to roll higher than an 18.
Nope.
Well, you have. It's an attack.
I don't have. I can't. I didn't put bless on myself.
Oh my god, Jean!
I put it on our damage dealers. I mean, he can still do a flat 4
Oh fuck!
and a D4. Well, you get a flat 4,
It's not enough.
and then
I don't
Can
know.
you
roll a
do you
D4.
have? Can you use any
Whoa,
of
whoa,
your
wait,
time
I have
shit?
advantage. Oh, I have advantage. Okay, okay, okay. Right? I have advantage.
It's only on wisdom saves.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
well,
fuck.
well, you get my flat 4, and then
You-
you get a D4.
You have time shit, right?
I'm in Amelia's form. I can't do shit.
Oh my god!
Well, roll a D4 to see if you can pass.
Is it?
Her shit's been 20.
It's 19 and like 20, dude.
So
I'll
as
do
the
it anyway. Just
spell
'cause.
casts over Aris,
18 doesn't save.
you see his eyes go cloudy.
Is it mine or Amelia's?
Ooh, give me a D100.
Because Amelia is like the front person. Like, it's why he couldn't do his
He
time
is.
shit.
Poor Amelia.
Ooh, okay, that's not good. Okay, that'll hit. So as Amelia, her eyes suddenly start to go dark. At which point, there's a rumbling that occurs throughout the entire region.
Legion, Mortug Ascorajanus, Asti.
Oh no,
He's
Rakdos
fucking
is
back!
pissed.
No! What? Not again!
Rakdos is gonna be so pissed.
Aris, you feel a connection between Amelia and Rakdos that suddenly is going through you. I
But-
need you to give me an intelligence saving throw.
But that's not fair. Like, we fucking fought for her shit. Like, we've balanced that book.
Int save?
This is not a servant contract.
20,
Plus 4
30 plus
and
D4.
a D4.
This is
You
34.
definitely saved it.
Oh, Jesus.
Aris, you speak.
Vessel.
Can I hear it
Infernal.
too?
Okay, you speak Infernal, and
I
I,
think-
believe Nihilus speaks Infernal as well.
Uh huh.
Oh, this is ringing out.
This is ringing out. You all hear Rakdos screaming out at this creature. How dare you touch my wife?
What the hell did I save?
Hey, might as well save it, rather than not.
I fucking bless Rakdos' wife.
Oh, that didn't work.
Better be on our
Oh.
side than not.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
So, Aris, you have done a hellish rebuke before, but never of this scale. As Amelia's body suddenly emanates energy, releasing Rakdos' attack upon the individual that attacked her. It takes 97 points of fire damage. And Rakdos is going to use his legendary action to force her to fail.
Oh, isn't she resisted anyways? Potentially.
She is, against fire.
Fail against something.
At which point, Amelia suddenly becomes no longer usable, as she is 1 intelligence and 1 charisma. And goes into a vegetable within your mind.
Oh my god!
R.I.P. Amelia.
She's fine. She's alive. It's just she's a vegetable.
All right.
Do we see ours revert back to himself?
Aris is now back to himself, and Aris, you also feel that connection close between her and Rakdos. You are guessing that this was a protective spell on her.
Fuck.
Okay, it was okay.
But you definitely know that Rakdos is aware.
Oh no, he's gonna come after us for not protecting his wife now.
We just had to deal with that before.
Told you, Amelia is a very powerful creature.
I wasn't expecting her to be his wife. If I knew that, I wouldn't have saved her ass.
Oh my
you
god,
did.
that's
You know,
why
it's a good
Ricky
thing.
calls her auntie.
This is great. I love this.
What have I done?
It's okay.
You
it's okay.
annulled their marriage vows.
I mean, death does end them, so.
But anyways,
So why didn't his protection spell work on us whenever we were attacking her?
I'll go into that later.
Okay, we'll continue the combat.
Eldon. Oh, you just went. Never mind.
Yes.
Nihilus, what would you like to do? You see this fantastical display of fire energy suddenly coming out of Aris and him reverting back into himself.
I'm gonna call out, I would like to erase the fucking bitch from the fabric of the universe, but do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna move into the aura. And because I said so much, does it take an action?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna Sacred Flame twice.
Okay.
It
And
just
that'll
changes
be-
things.
I mean, Nihilus has greater restoration.
Yeah, that's
That doesn't work on Feeble Mind.
It
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Uh,
I can fix her.
Pretty sure it does.
Greater Well, actually, you do know this spell well enough to know. Greater Restoration, Heal, and Wish will all
Okay.
cure people.
Evil Mind's not that bad. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad.
It would be really bad if it happened to me because I'm the only one in the party that can fix it except for Kalki right now.
Kalki's got it. She's fine.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. So fails both of them. So it takes the full 30,
What the
36 points of damage.
what the fuck is her dexterity save?
Shh, don't question it.
It's probably just the worst stat she has, which is good.
All right.
How's she looking after the Rock Daddy Smackdown?
She's definitely not as healthy as she was, but she's still got some gumption.
That was the most useless descriptor you have ever given us.
Under half is all I got from
She's
that.
definitely under half.
She is not as healthy as she once was.
And she used to be half, you know? It's like, oh, thanks.
But yeah, still got plenty of fight in her. Speaking of fighting, Inara, let's see how you do.
Please fucking hit.
That'll hit. And that means that she gets to use her big cannon. For 34 points of force damage. Which you notice does seem to work just as well as Radiant and Necrotic.
Wait, is she
Oh,
resistant to magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing as well?
Seems to
Yes.
be.
Oh, then I don't have to feel too bad by whacking her with a normal warhammer then.
How do you, I don't know how you don't have a magic weapon yet. I really don't.
Gene isn't built for damage and fighting. He has no interest in a magical weapon.
You have
Oh
smite,
my
dude.
god.
All right. So, and then next up, Carl is going to just whack.
He should have advantage since I'm flanking him, right?
Well, he just critted.
He just crit either way, so that worked for him. But now you're flanking.
Oh, I had to be directly across from him.
And both of them hit. So he does a total of 31 points of damage. Poor Carl is not nearly high enough level for being here.
But he's still alive somehow.
Are we high enough to level to be here? Like, honestly?
I mean, we're
Yeah,
alive.
really.
We're still alive. That's all that counts.
All right, Kalki, seeing this lovely spell that's surrounding everyone, she is going to cast Mass Healing Word. Actually, hold on. She can do 30 feet. I think you're out of range. Yeah, you're just out of it.
Oh, me, I'm fine.
Alright, so she's actually going to use Mass Cure Wounds instead. So that'll be 3 times 8, that's 24, 28 points of healing to everyone but Nihilus. And herself.
If
Hell
she's
yeah,
looking more
sis.
weak than she normally does, she can take it instead of me.
She doesn't know that, and she's
Oh.
just gonna give it to you. So yeah, 28 points of healing to everyone. Alright, and then the last one is going to be Nitsa, who is kind of getting tired of this and is going to cast Blight.
Nice.
Which they fail.
Nice.
That'll be 35 points of damage.
She doesn't have any legendary resistances? That or she's choosing not to use them.
Alright, so that brings us to G.
Woo! My turn! I will take 2 swings with my Warhammer.
Whack whack.
None of them
Yeah,
hit.
Neither of those are going to hit. So as you're batting against, you're not used to working against tentacles. They move a lot.
I know. It's probably too late, but since would I have noticed that like Rain was like contaminated from her first failed Wisdom save? Or since she has saved against it now, she's no longer contaminated?
Those that have saved against it are no longer commanded.
Okay, so she looks fine now.
Yeah.
I guess.
Kalki failed, I think is the only one left.
Kalki and Nitsa are the two that
Nitsa
How-
succeeded though, I thought.
Nitsa succeeded, yeah.
Yeah.
have. Carl was the one I was thinking of.
I thought Carl crit that shit.
No.
No, he didn't save. So can I, as part of my bonus
Carl
action,
rolled a 10.
to determine who I place my my platinum defense on? Can I see out of Carl or Kalki who looks hurt the
Kalki is
most?
definitely looking worse.
Okay, I'll wrap her up in my platinum defense then.
Okay. And will that end your turn?
Yeah, my action and bonus action.
Alright, that brings us to Rain.
Ding ding.
Right, whack
Might
away.
as well. Damn,
And
what were
all 3
these?
of them hit. Ooh, so that's 20, 30, 48, 50, 60 points of damage for a total of 120.
Retaliation.
She is definitely starting to look very hurt.
He's very hurt. Very hurt.
Do what you gotta do, though.
I have my reaction back, right? Yeah, I do.
You do.
Okay.
All right. And at this point, she's going to look about. The two individuals that are hurting her the most are probably Eldon and Rain, particularly Rain.
Oh no.
So Rain, she is going to use her poison thoughts against you. I need a DC
Evasive.
20 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
You get advantage.
And a +4. Oh yeah,
Yes,
you crit.
let's
That's a
go.
nice job.
All right. So you take half damage of 16 points of psychic damage.
How much? 60?
16.
And that's with evasive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a quarter of the damage? Oh my
You
god.
mean uncanny dodge, right?
Well, isn't Uncanny Dodge only dex based?
No, that's
One of those rogue abilities, she's using it.
Yeah,
The one that
whichever
halves the
one that
damage.
gives her half damage for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Regardless,
if
you
it's
get half
half of the half, then you take 8 damage.
Nice.
All right, and then at that point, she can't reach you for the bite attack, so she'll go for Eldon instead. 23 to hit. That'll be 21 points of piercing damage. Eldon? Can everyone still hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
I can, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you just stepped
Nope.
up.
Ah,
25.
we'll see
I'll-
how the rest of it goes while
Yeah.
he's gone.
Well, how much damage did he take?
21 points.
I'll just, since he's in my aura, I'll use my aura of the Guardian to take it for him.
Okay, and knowing him, he's probably going to take half damage, so you can take 11.
Well, that's the thing, though. I can't. There's no resistances based off of it.
Well, he would evade, and that's more of like a physical mobility thing, not a
Well-
resistance.
But the thing is, though, I take the damage, so he can't evade it because I magically take it all, and it can't be reduced in any way. So either he evades it and I can't use my ability, or I do the ability and he
Okay,
does.
Yeah,
it.
so you can just take the 21 then. Because that one you can do without his choice.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess Eldon's internet just went out.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no.
I saw him rejoin and then leave.
Yep.
So.
Alright, so that will end her turn because apparently she can't bite Eldon whether she wants to or not. She rolled a 1 and a 3.
That's okay. That's okay.
Alright, Aris, what would you like to do?
What would I like to do? She's looking real bad, right?
She is. You are guessing that you only have this moment to make your choice.
Yeah, I know. You know, Zeetman, we've killed her before. We thought she was dead, so really a second time, it doesn't really matter. And then, what does more damage for me? Wow. You know what's sad? A cantrip does more damage than a first level. So we're doing it.
Alright, that'll hit.
Not gonna kill her, but
That brings 10 points of fire damage.
Are you not trying to save her? I thought you were.
things changed.
Fuck this bitch.
Soon as I saw fucking Rakdos show up, I was like, I know he doesn't like her, so I'm not getting in between that. And now we know, so I'm not getting in between that, you know? It's like, we've killed her before, you know? Yeah,
There
I just
he
DC'd.
goes.
Oh, there he's back. Welcome
Yay!
Is he truly back though?
back. Don't know.
Shit.
I don't know.
Hello?
Hey,
I heard
Yes.
cussing.
Yay!
Hello.
Yeah, if we hear cussing, we know he's back.
Are you guys 5? Use the word cuss? Like what?
I'm
Oh,
sorry, swear.
swearing.
Foul language, perhaps?
No,
Jesus
no
Christ,
words.
you old
No, no
fucks.
words.
Speaking of which, Eldon, what you missed while you were gone was she attempted to attack you again, but Jean took the damage for you, and Aris essentially told her to go fuck herself and then attacked her. So it is now
Okay.
your turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I had to, be 11?
Yes. And no problem.
Are we almost done?
Yeah.
You don't get to yawn.
Fuck you. I worked like 12 hours a day.
Yeah, fuck you. I woke up at 5 a.m. and it is now 4:30 a.m.
You made your choice.
Yeah, so did you.
All right. So Eldon, as these arrows come puncturing out,
Not arrows, blade.
or blades come out, you slash once against her, slashing her twice. As each of these dual blades go through, you see that the corruption is no longer healing her. And when you puncture in the second time, the entire body freezes.
And
Well,
what, ice or time?
time. I guess it won't be much for them to destroy her completely now. But a choice is a choice. And you've made it. So enjoy the consequences of it.
It's the second time, so we need to do it a
I
third.
find
It
it.
will happen.
Found it by the way, Tails.
What was that?
You found the feat.
Ah, excellent.
It's a special property of the weapon.
Okay.
I knew it was there.
So as the time stops for her, you see the image of Rithabir in its full glory once again being assaulted by the Far Realm creatures. And her fighting on that tower. And almost immediately, you see the abyssal creatures in front of her start tearing her apart, completely demolishing any chance she had of coming back. And then they retreat back into the portal as it continues to close. You see Pazuzu looking out over everything.
Ugh.
All right.
It just looks out over everything and he's just there. Or
He is the last of the abyssal creatures to go through, and you see him holding what looks like a spear. And as he holds it down, pointing it towards the ground, parallel with the portal, you see the energy starting to dissipate. And as he enters through the portal, the energy connecting to the tip of that spear, he pulls and closes it behind him.
He closed the portal over Rithabir.
He closed the portal over Rithabir.
That's a good thing.
And at this point, you're getting the feeling that the abyssal portals were not being closed by the Far Realm creatures. Nihilus, give me a history check. As you see that spear, a few things pop into your mind. And you remember that there was lore of how the abyss came to be. A spear that was wielded by an old one that was punctured through what is now called Bazunia, that created the plane of infinite portals.
That doesn't sound terrifying at all.
It was thought that very few would ever be able to wield it again, given the power of the individual there. Definitely not close to what had occurred there, but those stories are what come to mind when you see it.
This literally connects back to notes I took like our second week on this campaign.
It's the drill that fucking
Yup, the magical
connected,
item we
yeah.
keep hearing about and somebody playing with.
Yeah, somebody play with a fucking drill, and you know, you seen the drill. It was a spear. All right, go ahead.
It seems that you have completed the final trial. Perhaps it's time to
Oh god, there he is.
come on up to my room.
Oh my god. And
It'll be
Ara's just like,
this way.
fuck.
At which point he heads up the stairs.
Can we see what's up the stairs before we go?
Oh boy. This isn't a battle arena.
We don't know.
It's a really small battle
It's a
area.
really
You
small
see
battle
A
arena.
crystalline shard in the center of the room. Aris, I need an intelligence saving throw.
Boy.
I still have the +4 and the bless, right?
Yeah, because it definitely came next to Jean with us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would assume it's still within the 1 minute.
Sorry, you
I
just
don't
said an
know.
int save?
Mm-hmm.
Sec. Third 23.5.
You had exactly enough.
A little teeny dragon just like bursts, roars in your ear and
Oh
fades
my God.
into existence.
Oh god, thanks.
And at this point, up to here, Zeitman has been polite, cordial, content to enjoy the show that you have. And one thing that you started to notice, your time magics are getting stronger. And you thought it was just this place. But as you see this crystal, a lot of things start to make sense about your magic that never did before.
This like
And you feel a beam of energy connecting you suddenly to it, and everybody else is able to see this as Arist is suddenly pulled towards this crystal. And you see his mouth opening wide, his eyes filling with light, as all of the remaining souls in your body are ripped from you.
Not Amelia, though, right?
Not Amelia. As you are pulling back from this pain, you're able to keep your senses. And you notice the crystalline structure that was starting to form within you, matching this place, starts to accelerate, getting stronger and stronger and stronger, until finally the orb of abnegation is no more. As you look beyond, the rest of you seeing behind Aris a massive city that dwarfs Rithabir almost as if it was a small borough of this place. Each building the size of a quarter of Murda. Large enough for the first ones.
It's the
And
city we
that's
saw
where
in the
we're gonna end
distance.
It is.
Oh my god.
Aris,
Yep.
please remove the Orb of Abnegation from your inventory.
Oh my god.
I have a question.
Even with
Mhm.
saving?
Yes,
I
the
ha-
saving was a very good thing.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Amelia still there, or is
Amelia is still there.
Oh.
She is just
she? Okay.
essentially a child
Yeah.
within a grown body.
So the orb's gone, but she's still here.
Orb's gone. All of your souls are gone.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's a good thing that you released a fucking Shadow.
Oh
and
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh boy.
And I want you to please add a body of assimilation.
Body of
To your
assimilation? Hold up.
upgrade people.
Is it
upgrade.
is it an official item in here?
It is in the list. It's not official.
I can't. Well, I can't. I'm turning off the stream, but so I can find this.